Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Previously, I created a video tutorial about our website, ThumbzStudio. For those who may not know, ThumbzStudio is a fantastic tool that allows you to easily create thumbnails for your YouTube videos. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the process of creating a thumbnail from scratch using our tool. So, let's jump right into it. When you arrive at the ThumbzStudio webpage, you'll notice an option to sign in located in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Before you can start creating thumbnails, you'll need to sign in, so go ahead and click Sign In. You can sign in using either your Google account or Facebook account, whichever is more convenient for you. Once you're signed in, you'll be presented with various options. If you prefer to use one of the pre-designed thumbnails available on our website, you can click on the Templates section. We offer a wide range of customizable templates that you can choose from, which makes it incredibly easy to create a professional-looking thumbnail in just a few clicks. However, in this video, I am going to show you how to create a thumbnail entirely from scratch, so we'll need to click on the Tool option instead. To start creating a thumbnail, you'll first need a copyright-free image. For this, I recommend using a website called playground.com, where you can easily download high-quality, copyright-free images. Open your browser, go to playground.com, and click on the Create option located in the upper right corner of the page. In the search bar, type in the keywords that describe the image you're looking for. If anything seems unclear, just follow along with what I'm doing on the screen. After typing in the keywords, click Create, and the website will take a few seconds to load the image. Once the image is loaded, I decided that it wasn't quite what I wanted, so I entered a different keyword into the search bar. This time, the image that loaded matched exactly what I was looking for. Now that I have the image I want, I need to remove its background. To do that, click on the Actions option, then select Remove Background. The background will be removed instantly. Next, I'm going to right-click on the image and select Copy Image. Then, I'll return to the ThumbzStudio website, right-click on the white background, and select Paste from Clipboard. Alternatively, you can use the keyboard shortcut by pressing Ctrl-V on a PC or Command-V on a Mac. After pasting the image, I'll adjust its position and size until it fits the canvas just the way I like it. Now, I want to add some text to the right side of the thumbnail along with a suitable background. So, once again, open your browser and type Kids Background into the search bar. Then, go to the Images tab and click on Tools. From the options that appear, select Size and choose Large to ensure you get a high-quality image. I'm looking for a background image that doesn't have any watermarks and matches the theme of my thumbnail. Once I find an image I like, I'll click on it, right-click, and choose Copy Image. Heading back to ThumbzStudio, I'll right-click on the white background and select Paste from Clipboard, or again, use the Ctrl or Command-V shortcut. After pasting the background image, I'll need to adjust it. You might notice that the background image covers the first image I pasted. To fix this, simply right-click on the background image and select Send to Back, which will place the background behind the original image, allowing both to be visible. Now that the images are in place, I want to enhance the colors of the kid's image slightly. To do this, click on the image and go to the Image Colors section. Scroll down until you see the option for saturation, check the box, and adjust the slider to increase the saturation to your liking. I'm also going to increase the contrast of the image to make it pop even more. Next, it's time to add some text to the thumbnail. Click on the Text option in the toolbar. You'll see a default text box appear on the canvas. Delete the default text and type Kids. Now, I'll browse through the pre-styles available in ThumbzStudio and choose one that complements my thumbnail's design. After that, I'll go to the Fonts section and pick a font that matches the theme of my thumbnail. Once the first text is styled, I'll head over to the Layers panel, where you'll find an option to create duplicate. Click on it, and a copy of the text will appear. I'm going to move the duplicate text to a new position and retype it as YouTube. After adjusting it, I'll duplicate the text once more, retype it as thumbnail, and modify the font to one that has a playful, kid-friendly look. I'm also going to change the pre-style for the second and third texts to add variety. Finally, I'll increase the outline of the text by selecting Outline and adjusting the thickness to my preference. Now that everything is in place, the thumbnail is ready. To download your finished thumbnail, simply click the Download button, and then click Download again to save it to your computer. And that's it, your custom thumbnail is ready to use. Thank you for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos for more tips and tricks on creating eye-catching thumbnails and other content. See you in the next video. Peace out.